Hey, this is Godsmash Bob. We're talking about Necrons again. It's Apocalypse today. Okay, we're doing the Phalanx for Monolith stays today, and it's probably one of my favourites for the formation stays. Because Games Workshop do a Monolith Phalanx box set. That's 2 monoliths for £50. Which is a saving of about £25. No, £20 if you buy them each individually, because like £35 for the monolith, which is a bit expensive. But I got my first one from a big box set that they released at Christmas, which they haven't brought back up. Be good if they did. I mean, easy army building. But anyway, it's 250 points plus models. So if you're taking a minimum of 3. The formation size is 2 to 5, but you need at least 3 to make it work properly. But, yeah, anyway. If you take 3, then that's 705 points before the formation, and then another 250 points for the formation rules. Bit expensive for that, but it's kind of good. So that's like 955 points for a 3 Monolith Phalanx, which is quite expensive. I recommend every Necron player have at least 1 Monolith. More than 1 Monolith is awesome, and I hope to be building up a good number of Monoliths. With my next purchase, because my next purchase I'm going to get the 2 Monoliths box set, which is awesome. Right, but anyway, yeah, Monoliths in a Phalanx get the following rules: unheralded approach, or is it approach? Unheralded arrival. Sorry. They have to be placed within 18 inches coherency when they deep strike in. That they all deep strike in, and they arrive on the first Necron movement phase from strategic reserve. So, yeah, they have to be brought in from strategic reserve, which is very good, I suppose. Means that they can't instantly be destroyed or targeted or whatever. And it's really good. So you deep strike them in, place them initially within 18 inches, and then you're allowed to scatter out. You don't break formation if you scatter a bit. You don't instantly die if you scatter, which is good. So 18 inches between each other, from each other, that is, for coherency, which is very good. I like that. Then we have the Night Shroud ability. This can be done with a minimum of 2 monoliths, but you probably want more than that. I say a good size for a Monolith Phalanx is 3, purely because it's the minimum required to make a grid for the least amount of points and money. Because, 1 monolith plus the box set, as you can see here at the moment, would be £85, which is the same as 1 pylon from Forge World. So yeah. Anyway, but back to this. Night Shroud takes 1 away from the strength of any weapons line of sight that would be drawn across it. You draw a line between the 2 monolith crystals, so long as they're in 24 inches of each other, and you have the Night Shroud cut across there, like a big wall that takes 1 from the strength of anything that draws its line of sight across it. Gorse weapons are unaffected by this, and psychic powers cannot be targeted through the Night Shroud, which is very good, because psychic powers are a bit of a pain for Necrons, unless you have lots of pariahs, which I doubt you will, because, well, they're good, but lots of metal models very expensive because they're sold like at one each. One metal model per pack at like £7 or £8. Yeah, it's anyway. Enough of that. Yeah. So that's very good. That can be done between 2, but I would recommend having more. If you do have more, that is at least 3 of them. So you can connect all 3 up into like a triangle. Or just connect it completely. So you have like a grid or a box or whatever. Then you form a nodal grid. And anything within the nodal grid that has the Necron special rule passes its will be back. No, adds +1 to its will be back roll. So, for most things, you're passing your will be backs on a 3+. And I suppose if you've got a phylactery for your Lord, which is pretty much a must in Apocalypse, or at least one of your Lords, because you need to have more in Apocalypse. But if you have a phylactery, then you'll get adding +1 to your roll, so that means more wounds regained. Thus, a more survivable Lord, which is awesome, because you want a survivable Lord, especially in Apocalypse. This can only be pretty much bested by the strategic asset for one of the strategic assets for the Necrons, which I think I'll go over in another video. Purely so that you don't have to watch multiple videos to try and find out what they are, unless you already have the book, in which you should already know. Okay, so those are the rules for it. Night Shroud, between 2 monoliths, draw a line. Anything shot across it gets -1 from its strength. So that's good. Helps prevent against some instant death things. I mean, it can help with Will Be Back, because Will Be Back can't get back up from things that would cause instant death from strength being double the toughness. Majority of things that are going to be within the grid are going to be toughness 4. Things that are toughness 5 or better, like the Tomb Spider, don't really need the Will Be Back strength, but it's helpful. It's very helpful. It means that less wounds and so more chance to survive. So that's good. Yeah, Nodal Grid is probably very good. It's very good. This is one of my favourite kind of formations. It makes use of monoliths, which are awesome. And so, basically... Oh, that's another thing, actually. The monoliths that you deep strike in for this formation can bring in troops through themselves. So, you could have quite a lot in reserve, actually. If you have the monolith formation, the phalanx phase, and then you have a bunch of warriors, you only need like 2 squads minimum for force organisation chart, or none even, because it's Apocalypse, on the board. Then you can bring the rest in through the monolith. So, pretty much, you don't have to have any warriors on the board at the start for deployment. So you can bid really low for it if you don't have much other stuff. Which can be very good. So yeah, you can bring in pretty much everything, or well, most of your warriors, if not all your warriors, through reserves, onto the field, and then put them in the nodal grid, depending on which way you're facing the monoliths, because they have to come out through the portal. They can't come out through any other side. So yeah, that works very well. Compared to other formations, yeah, I prefer this one best. You got a lot of power from monoliths. That's 3 particle whips, and lots of shots from the flux arc, because a lot of things are going to be within 6 inches of them. So, and well, whatever's in the nodal grid is going to fire out like hell. It's very powerful, and I recommend getting it for Apocalypse games. Okay, coming up to the end of time, and so next time I'll be probably going over something else, like Doomsday. Okay, see ya.